Whew, good morning. I am comedian Haley Boyle. It is not morning. It's like, I don't know, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We have completely reversed our schedule at this point. We're going to bed at like 9, 10 in the morning. And I was trying to fix it. And now I'm like, just lean into it until it goes all the way around. It's a very strange thing to be isolated alone with a toddler because it is challenging in so many ways. One of the ways it's really challenging is that everything is on me. Everything. Every mess he makes, everything he needs, plus all the regular stuff. I'm so fucking puffy and tired. Plus, I launched a fucking business because why not? And it's hard. I'm not the cruise director type, you know? Only when it's my thing. You know, like if it's my birthday, I'm like, here's what everybody should do. But to have to run his life on a daily basis down to the minute and be like, and fight with him for every fucking bedtime and everything else, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm working really, really hard on not flipping the fuck out when he stuffs his little hands into my shirt. I don't know. I'm trying to use like here's the thing. I've been thinking a lot lately about exposure therapy and how it works. I think a lot of people think exposure therapy makes it so that you're not afraid. Like it shows you, like, oh, see, it's not that bad after all. But that's not the case. And I touched on this a little bit in the last video. When you've been traumatized, you have a natural response, a fight or flight response, and it's very difficult to deal with the trauma if you can't act on that response. And one of the things exposure therapy does is it gives you multiple chances to react so you can kind of learn to control it or learn to let it out, and just kind of lessen it, you know? So, um, it's slow going. I hate the way it feels. I hate what it does to me to be touched when I don't want to be touched. And at the same time, I'm not being touched in ways I want to be touched. But I'm trying to teach the baby that it's nice to touch mommy on the shoulder, that he can give mommy a nice back rub, that he can hold mommy's hand. And what he's been doing lately, which is freaking adorable, is stopping what he's doing to run over and give me the duck face and get a kiss, which is just, God, that's the cool part, is that it is so evident and obvious that this kid loves me to death. Like, he loves me so much. He just wants to eat my face all day. So that part is nice. God, I'm freaking tired. Let's go with the creepy angle. But yeah, it's rough. My hair is turning gray at a very rapid rate. I'm extremely stressed. I don't know. It's hard not to be it's hard not to think about my son's father. You know, I was gonna say it's hard not to be mad at him, but I'm not always mad at him. Sometimes I just wish he would show up, you know? And it's hard because he's like, he's my son's father. So it's very difficult not to think of him as like the third leg of this tripod that's just not there. So I'm like doing a balancing act all the time. So I'm trying very hard to not imagine him as a natural part of this equation and that this is just what it is. But it's difficult, when I'm lying next to him trying to get him to go to sleep. My brain inserts my son's father on the other side of me. He is who is supposed to be here. So it's hard because I miss him and I hate him at the same time because I wish that he was just brave enough and strong enough to do what he needed to do to help, be a part of it. I wish I could just forget he exists. So let's sign off with crying. Let's talk about what I'm looking for. Now that I'm a full-blown artist in another way, I think it's very clear to me that I'm not meant to be the responsible one. I'm just not. I keep thinking about like Mariah Carey and David Sedaris and these people that found a partner that was so down to earth and able to cope with the day-to-day stuff that it really, helped them be able to achieve what they wanted to do as an artist. And I want that. I want someone who thinks what I do is awesome and amazing and wants to help me do more of it. So, God, I hope this doesn't go on for much longer. I really need a fucking hug.